I have done more than 1 million in sales in the past 100 days, sitting on this chair in this room, and in this video, I am going to explain to you how exactly I did it. I am going to share my 6-point blueprint of growing any business in 2026. Now, the biggest problem with any new business is that people do not know you exist. It is an awareness problem, and it is the problem where 95% of the businesses fail. Your customers are out there on the internet. They're scrolling through Instagram, they're scrolling through TikTok, they're searching for products on Amazon, but they cannot find your listing. They cannot find your website. If people are not able to see you, they cannot buy from you. Whether you're selling a product or a service, it does not matter. No visibility is equal to no sales. And hence, you have to spend 3 to 4 hours every single day to fight this problem. It is a very difficult problem to solve. Now, this is a problem that is worth solving, otherwise your business will totally collapse. So it is a matter of survival here, not only of growth. The best strategy to solve this problem is the strategy of laying multiple pipelines. I've explained this concept in one of my previous videos. If you want, you can check that out. Basically, you have to be everywhere. Your customers are distributed across the internet. Somebody is scrolling on Instagram. Somebody is watching the video of their favorite influencer. Somebody is reading articles on India Today. It is your job to go to the customer and tell them, hey, I exist. This is a product or service that you really want, and this will bring a lot of value to you. So please come to me and buy things from me. It is your duty to reach the customer, not the other way around. You can start doing this by cold outreach, warm outreach, meta ads, running Amazon ads, Google ads, affiliate programs, influencer marketing, partnerships. There are several ways of reaching these customers. Some people like to call this entire process as marketing. Now, I want you to understand, you can never overspend on marketing. Marketing is a multiplier. If somebody tells me that for every 10 rupee I spend on an advertisement, I am guaranteed 15 rupees of profit, I am going to put in all the money I have into this advertisement campaign, because by definition, it is making me more money than I already have. It is acting like a multiplier, and that is what marketing is supposed to do. So when entrepreneurs say that they overspend on marketing and because of that they ran out of business, I immediately comprehend it as they did not know how to market. You can never overspend on marketing. You can be bad at marketing. The fault does not lie in marketing spend, it lies in your incompetence. Now, once you have solved the issue of visibility, which by the way is very difficult to solve, the next very important thing is that people are able to understand what your product or service is. Now, it sounds very natural and obvious, but it is very difficult for businesses to master. Your message that you convey through your advertisements, through your listings on Amazon and Flipkart, through your About tab on your website has to be very simple and very short. If a 12-year-old is able to look at your listings on Amazon, is able to look at your advertisement campaigns on Facebook, and is able to answer what problem are you solving, what your offer is, and how can I buy from you, you have succeeded in providing a clear message. You have to understand, a person has 24 hours in a day. Out of those 24 hours, your advertisement campaign will get 5 seconds if you are lucky. So your message should be very clear. Now that a lot of people know that you exist and they're looking at you, they look for credibility. Are you trying to scam? Are you actually good? Will you be able to deliver on your promises? This is called social proof, and it is the hardest thing to crack after visibility. You see, a young business often has this very big disadvantage. That young business often does not have a lot of reviews or testimonials. Old companies that have been in business for the past 10 years often have thousands of reviews, hundreds of testimonials, and you are competing with them for the exact same customers. Now, how do you solve this? See, the answer to this is you have to battle it out. See, you cannot completely win in this situation, but there are definitely ways to improve your situation. Your superpower is that you can offer things for free. Your first 30 customers, your first 40 customers, give them your product or services completely free of cost. Bear the entire cost and ask them for ratings and reviews. Once you satisfy them, get their reviews, get their video testimonials, and put these on your website, on the marketplaces. That is how you actually buy credibility at the cheapest price possible. My fourth point consists of 2 words: do more. More, more, more. See, a very funny thing about human nature is that we often underestimate how much better the best people in their field really are. Generally speaking, the best people, the absolute winners in every single category, be it content creation or business or sports, are orders of magnitude better than all of us. You might be thinking that right now you're posting 10 videos a month. You're posting so much content, and that is getting you 1,000 people, out of which 10 people are buying from you. You're doing a great job. But guess what? There are businesses, very, very small businesses, that are posting 100 video pieces every single week. They're posting 400 video content every single month. Even if your conversion rate is 10 times more than their conversion rate, they will end up having 4 times the sales that you have. Simply because they were very bullish on the volume. And this is not only with content. This principle is applicable across the field. There's no limit to the number of influencers you can partner with. There are influencers who will even go for barter deals. That is, they won't charge you anything. They will only take your product and talk about it to their viewers, to their followers. That type of marketing campaign is almost free of cost. You can always make more calls, you can always send more emails, you can always try out more platforms, newer platforms, and more marketing strategies. I suddenly remember a very funny incident. There was this month where I sold more than 2,000 units in a single month, and I was very happy about it. I really thought that I had done something, and I reached out to one of my friends who sells on Meesho. And you know what he said to me? First, I do that amount in 2 hours. That is when I really realized that people in different levels really think about numbers very differently. So really, there is no limit to anything. Just go and do volume. You'll get better with time automatically. People do not get better with time. They get better with volume. Now, the next point is going to be about negative word of mouth. If you observe closely, you'll see a very common pattern recurring over all the social media platforms. Negativity spreads faster than positivity. Open any news channel, look at what's trending right now on Twitter, on Instagram. You'll often find that bad news are generally much, much more engaging than good news. They get more comments, they get more interactions, and they spread like wildfire. It is easier for you to get good reviews than to avoid bad reviews. And early on, if you don't have many reviews or testimonials, a bad tweet about your business, about your service, can damage your credibility for months, and it can even shut down your business. It has happened with not only small businesses but even with startups. So you really, really have to invest a lot on reducing the number of bad word of mouth, because it will kill your business. Now, how do you do that? Well, again, we cannot completely eliminate it, but you can reduce it significantly by giving early customers your products, your services, which are right now not the best, completely for free. It will be a learning experience for you, and your customers who are getting things for free will not be that harsh on you. So give your initial customers free product and services, take feedback from them, and improve your product or service, improve your offer. And because you have improved yourself by the feedback you have taken initially, the likelihood that you will give a very bad product or a service to a new customer drops down significantly. And because you've collected decent amount of reviews and testimonials early on by those free customers, you have a little bit of padding if a bad review is thrown your way. If you have a new business, you'll often see this pattern. Early on, the customer acquisition cost of a business on all the platforms will be comparatively low. Since you do not have the best quality product or service, you will accumulate a few bad reviews and ratings. And slowly, the customer acquisition cost will go up and up and up. So initially, your CAC was pretty low. With time, it went high. Your advertisement campaigns will stop performing, and your business will slowly suffocate. Now, the sixth point I want to share with you is the most powerful point. Find a star. See, in a business, be it a product business or a service business, you will be given some opportunities where you have to identify it and double down on it. For example, suddenly you observe that a particular marketing campaign is starting to perform very well. Well, what do you have to do now? You have to double down, increase the budget of that ad campaign, throw your resources on it, study that ad campaign, what really worked, and try to replicate it for your other products. Similarly, if you notice that there has been an unusual increase in the sales of one of your products, capitalize on it, double down on it. Finding a star, be it a product which is now seeing unusual high amount of order, be it an advertisement campaign which is seeing low customer acquisition cost and high return on ad spend, or even a cold email format which is seeing unusually high open rate. This is the most critical part of growing your business, because you might grow your business by 1% every single day, but there will be days where you will grow your business by 200%, by 300%, by identifying such opportunities, by identifying such stars and doubling down on it. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or somebody who is trying to grow his business, I invite you to watch some of my free videos. My goal with this channel is not to increase my subscriber count. My goal is to help 1000 people start their business or grow their business. So you don't really have to subscribe to this channel. Just watch some of my videos and well, if you want, you can definitely subscribe. Thank you.